Is this website secure? That is important. Firstly, for search engine optimization, Google is not going to rank your website if it is not secure. Sanmonani, and that means hello in my language. My name is Tabanga Mkwanazi and I'm a multimedia designer. In today's video, I'll be reviewing two websites. We'll be looking at the things you should be looking at or looking out for either as a developer or as a business owner. Right, things that make your website good and things that make it bad. So I've written a few of those things down and let me just get into them. Right, the first website that we're going to look at is Khululekani. It's for a security company, right? So I'll be looking at these two websites. They're in the same niche, in the security space, both of them, right? So that it's a fair comparison. We'll start with the Khululekani website. Now, let me just come with the full disclosure, guys. This is not an attack on any website. This is just for, or on any brand. This is just for educational purposes. And, you know, this is so that we help businesses, right, brand themselves better. We help developers develop better sites. It is just for educational purposes. It's not an attack on these guys and on their business. But yeah, let's get started. The first thing that I look at when I look at websites, right, I check the SSL, right? Is this website secure? That is important. Firstly, for search engine optimization, Google is not going to rank your website if it is not secure. So SSL is free. It comes with your hosting package. Right, the advantage is that it's free, especially if you are using WordPress. There's a free plugin called Free SSL, right, which encrypts your site. It's not 100% going to be protected like hackers or intelligent people, but with something along these lines, you are just inviting attacks on your website, right? So the first thing that I look at is the SSL. Is the site secure or not? This site is not secure. Google is not going to rank it. The SEO won't be that great, right? And so you are putting yourself at a disadvantage, or your business at a potential disadvantage by not securing your website. So the first thing that you need to make sure is that your website is secure. And when you look at the other website, right, the first thing that I look at is the SSL. It tells you that the connection is secure. This is very important, guys. Make sure that you activate the SSL of your website because you are losing business and potential clients coming to your business. Then the other thing, the second thing that I'm going to look at is the layout, right? When I look at this website, for me, it looks like a form made in a Word document, right? It looks like, you know, something that somebody made from Microsoft Word. The layout of the site is really poor. You know, when you look at the structure, the logo is way on itself. There's an animation that is playing, you know, together. I think it's the slogan, right? But they could have done a better job of, you know, portraying this thing here, right? And then you look at the menu. You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it except that the words are too small, and you know, the menu items are just too close to each other, right? They're just too close to each other. This is an extremely outdated website, right? So the layout of the website, for me, it doesn't do justice to this company, right? They should have gone with something more modern, but when I look at it, it was made in 2012, right? Probably they are due for an upgrade. They need to upgrade their website and make sure that it's current, right? Because when I look at this, I'm not leaving my information. It's not secure, and I just don't understand what is happening here. Now let's look at other pages. I'm not going to waste too much time. You can tell the images. These images are too old, right? When I look at this website, it looks like you were in business in 2012. It looks like you are no longer in business from my standpoint, right? And so it just does not do any good to the image or the brand of this company, right? To the branding of this particular company. And so it's just not it is just not a great website. The other thing, I do not see any form, right? At least they have a Google Maps, so you can find them, but there's no form. Without any form, you can't build your email list and things of that nature, which allow you to remarket to your clients, right? And so all in all, out of 10, I would give this website 2 out of 10, right? It is just one of the worst websites I've seen in a long time. And then let's look at their counterparts, right? Same industry, same niche, the security industry. The second one we're going to look at is Isidingo Security Services. Now, when I look at this website, right, the branding, right, I can tell that they are serious about their branding. They're serious about attracting potential clients. The first thing that I'm going to talk about, obviously the SSL is secure. I like that. When you look at this menu here, right, like it is well structured. The menu is well structured, and that is something that I love. And then they've just put a slideshow which you can scroll through and see images of the company. And when you look at these images, they are high quality images, right? Their staff is wearing uniform. They look professional. That is important, right? That is really, really important, right? And then the other thing that I love is there's a clear call to action, right? In the hero section, there's a clear call to action. Contact us. That's what they want you to do. From a user interface standpoint, this is really good, right? Because I know that should I want to contact them, I can just click here, or I have their numbers right here. But let's just click the contact us button and let's see what happens. It's gonna scroll all the way down to the contact us section, right? Now, one of the other things that I want to address about this website, guys, which I love, is the fact that it's a landing page. It's a one-page website. When I click on About Us, it's gonna scroll to About Us. I love the fact that they decided to use a video to tell you about their company, right? Because sometimes I don't have all the time in the world to watch to read about the company, but if there's a video, I can simply play that video and understand what this company is about, right? 1 minute 33 seconds, I know exactly what they're about.
Welcome to Isidingo Security. We are a proudly South African company and one of the largest in the private security industry.
Right, so I'll leave the link, you can go and check it out, but I think this is one of the best ways to go about it. And then when you go to services, it's going to scroll down. You will see all the services that they offer, the sectors they are in, right? Then the state-owned enterprises, banking, freight. These are the states. You know exactly what to expect, the service you're going to be getting should you decide to work with these guys. Then these are the operations, right? Now, guys, the thing about landing pages that I love is most businesses don't have enough content to be having 4, 5, 10 page websites, right? They do not have that much content. And so a landing page for most businesses, especially startups and small businesses, is the go-to place, right? I love landing pages, especially for small businesses. Then the last thing that I'm going to talk about is their branding, right? When you look at these images, I probably would have not made them as they have, right? I can see the images are professionally taken, very clean, but I mean I would have made a gallery so that you can click on this and it would expand and show you this image and you can scroll through the images, right? That's the only main critique that I have for this website, right? Because I mean, if you could click on this and the image would pop up and then you would just scroll and see the images in the high resolution. But I love the fact that you can tell that these images are professional. They use a professional photographer with a professional camera, right? Like when I look at these images, they are clear and crisp and they represent the brand in a proper way. And then the contact us page, you can just fill in your information here, and you can the form is designed in such a way that you can tick the services that you would want from them, right? And so this, for me, guys, is a well designed website, right? Everything's clear. This represents your brand in a proper way, right? As opposed to the first website we look at. It looks outdated, it looks old, it's not secure. Those are the things that I look out for when I look at other websites, and these are the things that I make sure I cater for when I create websites for my clients. Guys, as I said, this is not an attack on the website that I was looking at before. Hopefully it helps them, right, improve their website and make it better, right, take better images, enhance their brand identity, right? This is not an attack, it's for educational purposes. Let's just recap on the things that I look out for in any website, right? Ones that I make for my clients, or when I'm just analyzing websites like this one. The first thing that I look for is the SSL, right? Is your site secure? Your website needs to be secure. It's a free service. It comes with any hosting service that you use. So just make sure that your website is secure. That builds trust with clients, because I know that I can leave my information and it's going to be safe. So the SSL is the first thing that I look at. The second thing is the structure and the layout. I love landing pages, especially for small businesses, right? Businesses that might not have enough content. A landing page is the key for you. Just use a one-page website and that's it. You can have all the information in just one single page, right? And so SSL is the first thing. The layout is the second most important thing, because it speaks about your brand. The third thing that I look for is the quality of images, right? If you're going to use images, make sure that you use professional images. That talks about your brand. It says to me that you care about your brand, because your website is the first point that most customers would go to. So when I see your website, I need to see you. I need to see what the company is about. Without words, I can just look at your website and I'm like, okay, I can work with these guys. They are professional, right? And so it's better not to have a website online than to have a website that would chase clients away from your business, right? And so I've spoken about SSL, I've spoken about layout, I've spoken about the importance of using quality images for your brand's identity. And then the last thing that I'm going to talk about is functionality, right? Have links that are working. Your links need to be working. You can't have links and when I click on them, they're not working, right? So functionality, very important. Have links that are functioning. Guys, hopefully this brought you some value. Like this video if you like this type of content. Subscribe to the channel and comment down below. It helps the channel grow. Thank you so much, guys. Hopefully this video brought you some value. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.